Hi, my name is Leonard Stevenson. I currently live in Louisville, Kentucky, though I will be moving to rural southwest Minnesota in a few months. My current primary job is watching my son, Jonathan. Hi, and welcome to the show. So why did I create this channel? Well, for much of my life, I ignored the broader world. I just kind of kept my head down, did my own thing. But then a few years ago, the cultural polarization became so great, I didn't feel I could ignore it anymore. I needed to know why. What was causing this? So I started listening and reading. I read a lot. I read about history, philosophy, psychology, etc. Whatever felt like the next thing I should read, I just read it. Eventually, some of my underlying core assumptions about the world started being challenged, and I realized my fundamental worldview was being altered. I began to notice there were three primary problems. One is the health crisis. Diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, these are problems that come with abundance. In the beginning of the 20th century, they were virtually unheard of, and yet today, they're very commonplace and cost our society vast amounts of money. Next is the farming problem. Modern agriculture is depleting our soils. Animals are treated in ways that keep them very sick and constantly in need of antibiotics. Then there's the environmental issues. Nature always cycles things around. The carbon cycle, the nitrogen cycle, the water cycle. Humans, for as long as we can remember, have used things up and disposed of the waste. Our technology is getting so good and so productive now that nature can't keep up with us anymore. I have come to believe that one of the fundamental problems with our current society is that we've got so good at building technology that separates us from nature that we've forgotten that we're an integral part of it. For example, in the 1950s, we got so confident in our ability to make baby formula that many parents simply decided to stop breastfeeding their children entirely. We now realize that breastfeeding, while not always the best strategy, is, for the most part, the best thing to do for most people. Similarly, we need to learn to realign our lives and our societies in ways that fundamentally respect nature. These won't always be the right things to do for everybody, but they will be the right things to do most of the time for most people. One of the best places to start this is with the food we eat. Unfortunately, this requires gathering a great deal of information, and there's so much information, so many different claims about what the best thing is to do. It's very difficult for any one person to evaluate it. It's my hope that in creating this channel, I will provide good information for some people to begin taking this journey. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button and consider subscribing. You can find me on Facebook. The link is in the description below.